If you live a reasonable driving distance from an Evereve store, then you're in luck. That is a fantastic store. They carry the latest trends in the best premium brands. I love that store and I love their sales. I don't get out to my store that often. It's a little bit of a hike for me. So I do their mailing service called Trendsend. And in this video, I am going to give you a review of my 4th ever Trendsend box and how it's been so far getting a stylist to understand my needs and send me things both from my wish list and things to get me outside my comfort zone. So stay tuned and we're going to dive right into this. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Lisa and welcome. I started this channel after major weight loss. I went from a size 16, 18 to a size 4. Found myself in a size 4 for the first time, and I love to shop and I love clothes. So it was very exciting for me to try on things that I just didn't want to try on before that I feel like doing now. So welcome once again. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to see reviews of subscription boxes where a professional stylist will put together clothes for you and things that you like that you've picked out on their website and things that they think will go with it that get you outside your comfort zone. Styling services like Trendsend, which we're going to dive into today, or Stitch Fix, or Wantable, or JB Style, or Front Door Fashion are all excellent ways to get a little more stylish and get outside your fashion rut. Okay, Trendsend, let's dive into it. So in the box, they give you this nice card, which goes over it. Don't worry, you don't have to speed read that. I'm going to put a card up at the end of this video, which tells you how much is the styling fee, what you do to sign up, how often you can or how infrequently you want to get a box, all those fun details. I'll mention them too during this try on, and I'll go over what I got, the brands, the prices, and some commentary on how the styling has been going. Before we get into the clothes that were in this box, let's talk about everything else that comes in your box. You get this nice card, which just has general information on it. You get a note from your stylist, and then you get a packing slip with the brand name and cost and size of everything that is in your box. You also get an envelope to send everything back. Shipping to you is free and sending everything back is free. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize that. Again, there's going to be a card at the end of this video which goes over all of it. If you keep at least 4 items, in other words, if you're purchasing at least 4 items, then you get 10% off. So there's a little bit of an incentive in there for you to keep what's in your box. I'm going to do this a little differently than normal. Once again, this is box number 4, and I will say, spoiler alert, it's a better box than box number 3 was. I have a playlist for Trendsend, so go back there to the prior boxes and see how far they were missing it. If you're wanting to try Trendsend by Evereve and you're concerned about what you're going to get and what the prices are, I recommend you go back through my playlist and watch those videos. This 4th box is definitely getting better, but I still have some comments to say about the styling service itself. Okay, normally I read the stylist notes right away, and then I go through each piece right away and tell you what the brand is, what the size is, and what the cost is all at once, and then at the end of the video, I decide what I'm going to keep, and I bring things back from the prior box and style them with the new boxes that I have coming in from that service, or if it doesn't work, from another service. So right now I am just wearing 2 pieces from the 5 pieces that came in this Trendsend box because I sent back my entire last Trendsend box. I didn't keep anything. So right now, out of the 5 items that came in this box, I have on the Jane rib tank, and the name of the brand is LNA, and it's $68, this tank, and cut from the cloth shorts called the Jane shorts, and the wash color is called Deep. Don't know why it's called that, they're pretty washed out. And she sent me a size 2, which is odd. I'm normally a size 4. I'm going to check the inside of these when I take them off. $79. So $79 and $68 I'm wearing right now. Let's take a look. I'll back up. The shorts I'm not into. They just bell out a little too much. I'm just not into the wash. I'm just not into them. The tank is really cute. They are saying that full-on leopard is coming back for fall. I have loved leopard for quite a long time. When I was really overweight, I would add a lot of touches of leopard just to dress up the black I was wearing to hide myself. So these days, I'm just not that into leopard, so I don't think I'm going to keep this combo. Okay, outfit number 2 of the 3 outfits in this 5-item box is the Meg jeans with patch pockets on the front, size 2, and you're going to see they're kind of loose on me, so I find that sizing to be kind of odd. Just for reference, I'm 5'5", I weigh 125-ish pounds, and I am a size 4. And typically a size 2 for me is not tight on the hips, but tight on the waist. And then the brand for these jeans is Cut From The Cloth, and the price is $139. And then the top is the Twisted Muscle Tee by Sanctuary, $39. And I really like this tee coming out of the box. And actually I steamed it. I liked it on the hanger, but I don't think it's going to work out. So I'm kind of bummed. Maybe I need to get a smaller size. So this whole look is supposed to be very relaxed looking. And you can see I have plenty of room in the waist here. The patch pockets are pretty cute. The tee, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I'll just come up and show you now. There's just no way I'm not going to be able to hide undergarment there. So maybe I need to get a smaller size. The pants, I like them. I put them on with a brand new pair of shoes that I have from Dream Pairs. So after I get this off and try on the next thing, I'll hold up the shoe and show it to you, and I'll give you a link to it in my description box. These are just super cool, comfortable, neutral beige shoes. Let's take a look at the back of the jeans here. I have no idea what they look like in the back yet. I'm gonna have to look at this later and determine whether I want to keep them. My first initial thought is I love how wide-legged they are. I don't have anything like very statement-y wide leg right now. I have a few things that are wide, but not this wide. So I'm thinking about the jeans. Okay, we have one more outfit, and then I'm going to go over the stylist notes and give you my impressions of the styling service. All right, I'm in the second to the last item, and this is a Michael Stars tank ribbed ruched tee midi dress in black, size small. And then I wanted to show you up close the Dream Pair shoes that I was just wearing. Comfortable, simple, elegant, stylish. This is an Amazon brand. I will put the link in my description box. And if they're anything over $20 with current Amazon pricing, it's probably not much over $20. And I know I'll get a lot of use out of these. I'm always grabbing for my Dream Pairs of shoes. Okay, let's take a look at the dress. What shoes did I wear with this dress? I pulled out some shoes from Walmart. If you also like finding affordable fashion, I do Walmart hauls, and I have one coming up. I went to Walmart and I got a bunch of things to work out in because I'm starting a new workout routine. And part of why I'm doing that is I'm really trying to get the last part of my shape into shape after weight loss. And unfortunately, I think this dress is too small on me. As you can see, I have this sticking out and I feel self-conscious in it. And I don't really feel like for $98 going up to a size medium and then risking that is going to be too big and going through all the hassle of returning it and all that. The last thing in the box was this jeans jacket, so let's check it out. So this is Cloth and Stone, size small, and the price is $158. I think that was a good match to put that jacket with this dress. And let me move my mic really quick. Okay, I'm back. I had to figure out where to put that mic. This is very, very soft and thin, so a super comfortable denim windbreaker. We barely call it a jacket. Nice big pockets, very cute on the back. Definitely a nice pick. I think it looks good with this dress. Definitely something that I don't need. So what am I going to keep from this box? Let's go over the stylist notes first. So I'm going to read those to you. What am I going to keep from this box? Well, I can tell you it's not going to be much. I sent my last entire box back and lost my $20 or $25 styling fee. I'll show it at the end here. The styling fee is only applied to items that you keep. So I lost that styling fee. I think I've returned a whole other box, also lost that styling fee. And I think I'm going to return this whole box. So when do I stop losing styling fees? In my last video, I mentioned that my box came from Texas, and I was confused about why that happened. So I decided to go thoroughly through my Trendcend account and my Evereve account. You have to use the same email address with your Evereve online shopping account as you do with your Trendcend subscription fashion box account. You can go into your Evereve account and save your favorites and make a wish list. And in theory, your stylist can see that from your Trendcend account. You don't always get everything in your wish list. However, you should get 1 or 2 things from your wish list that they style if they want to keep you coming back. So let me read you what she said. Hi Lisa, welcome to your box. This was my first time styling you. I just wanted to let you know they were unable to access your favorites on the Evereve site. That is for your use only. I am, however, able to see your likes and dislikes. You can always add items that you really want to your wish list. I did really appreciate all the information you have already included as well as your gorgeous photos. So I went to my Trendsend account. I updated all of my likes and dislikes. I made sure everything was in there, all of my measurements. I put my note in there, what I was looking for and what I wasn't looking for. Then I went to the Evereve shopping website and I went through 90% of the website, and the only option to indicate that you like something is a heart. So I clicked those hearts and then I went over to the wish list button, and it was titled wish list, and all of those things that I had clicked a heart on were in there. So that's my wish list. So she says, I wanted to let you know we were unable to access your favorites on the Evereve site. That must be the wish list. That is for your use only. I'm able to see your likes and dislikes. What way is there to like or dislike anything? I didn't see that on there. Was she talking about my notes? All I said in there was I didn't like blue. So I called Evereve, and I didn't know what Evereve to call. I live in Oregon. We have an Evereve store. It's a little jump, hop, and a skip away from me. And then I didn't have the phone number, so I went on to the Evereve site, and I clicked that store, and I just got like a 404 error, like nothing popped up. So then I remembered when I had been in my Trendsend account updating everything about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I noticed that it said pick your store, and I'm like, I already picked my store. I picked the store in Oregon. Well, okay, so then I clicked pick your store, and then that Oregon store didn't list. It wasn't on the list. So then I picked a store in Seattle. So I was expecting that this box came from Seattle. So when I was trying to decipher her comments here and understand how to show the stylist what was on my wish list, I went ahead and called that Seattle store because Trendcend customer service closes at 5 p.m. Central Time. I live in the Pacific time zone, so I'm working. I don't have time to call during their working hours. Long story short, I got a very nice person on the phone in the Seattle office, and she basically said their manager was going to talk to my stylist. She didn't know what to say because this is just a bunch of gobbledygook. I think I'm going to give them, if they call me back or send me an email and explain why the stylist cannot see my wish list, then I'm going to give them one more try. Otherwise, then I'm going to cancel Trendsend, never do it again, and just go to the Evereve store, which I love to do anyway. Well, thank you for watching. This was kind of a negative review. I usually always try to find something positive about the boxes that I'm getting. Normally there is. I usually have a lot more fun with them. This one, the clothes weren't that bad. They're just not anything that I was asking for. I don't want to lose another $20. So what would you pick if you had to pick one thing from this whole box? What would you pick? By the time you see this video, I will have already had to have picked something because I have to return this in 2 days. So I don't know. This seems practical and something that I would have for a long time. It's $158. This is $138, and I like the elegance of them. I like how wide the leg is and how they draped. They're a little thin, so as a wide leg, the draping on the bottom of the leg is kind of nice looking. Definite no, unfortunately, because it just is too big around the arms, and definite no there. So I don't know. Any of my definite no's should have been a definite yes. Give me your comments. Tell me if you've tried Trendsend. Maybe you're luckier and you're able to get a better styling service in your locale. When I looked on my return envelope, it said that this is going back to Frisco, Texas. So I don't think this box came out of the Seattle store after all, and I'm totally confused. Please come back and see some of my other videos where I've got some great experiences with Wantable, Stitch Fix, JB Style, and Front Door Fashion, and shopping at retail and bringing you hauls. Thank you so much and have a great day.